Hey world, welcome back to my channel. So today's video is going to be a thrifting haul, and I'm also going to try the clothes on for you. So I'm not just going to come and dangle them in front of you. I'm actually going to try them on for you so you can see exactly what the pieces look like, because they do have a lot of pattern and things like that. So I want you guys to see the exact cut of each piece, or how each piece, you know, really looks versus just kind of hanging it and dangling in front of you. It really does it no justice. No hanger appeal. So as I'm trying on the clothes, I'll actually be giving you some thrifting tips that go along with each garment that I'm wearing. That way you can have a successful thrifting trip on your next time out. Or if you're a beginner and you want to start thrifting, hopefully the tips that I'll be giving you later on in the video will help you out tremendously. They definitely work for me, so they should work for you. So before we get started with the clothes, I did want to show you some of the accessories that I picked up. And the first accessory I have are these earrings here. They're on trend with that olive green color, and it has a little bit of the reddish orange color and a little bit of gold in there. I like these because it has somewhat of a vintage appeal to it, and I like that they are flat, and I just like the structure of them. It's like bone structure, so I definitely like these earrings a lot, and I got these from the thrift store in Atlanta. So the next thing I have is this bracelet. This is just a basic little bracelet. It's just something that I got. I thought that I could stack it with something else, so that's why I picked it up. It was $2, so I mean it should have been $1 actually, but I just like the design on it. It looks like very freehand, nothing that was truly planned. Somebody actually could have made this, who knows, but I just like the you know, the cuteness of it. It's just a simple little bracelet. Put it on, and I can stack it with other bracelets on top. Some other wooden bracelets probably, so, you know, just anything. And the next thing I have is another bracelet. I don't really have a bracelet like this in my accessories collection, so I thought this was really chic. Something simple but still making a statement. It's just a black and gold chain bracelet, and it definitely cuffs to the arm. It doesn't make a lot of noise, you know, you would think it would make a lot of noise, but it doesn't make a lot of noise. So that's why I chose to pick this up, and I believe this was $2 as well, and I got this from Goodwill here in Miami. So you can definitely find some great accessories, you know, when you're thrifting. I always check there first just to see if I maybe can find just something that's out of the ordinary, or a piece that's really vintage, maybe a watch or a pendant or something like that. So I check the jewelry section as well when I go thrifting. And then the last two pieces that I picked up recently are these two brooches. I want to start, well, I already have a couple of brooches, so I wanted to add a few more so I can build up my collection with brooches. Brooches are a simple, chic way to add a little bit of flavor to a basic silk blouse, or a button down, a blazer, just to anything. You can even add these onto a basic t-shirt. That way it looks like you know, you wanted to go for something, but you didn't really feel like it, so you just threw on a pin. And these brooches will definitely add, you know, just a little bit of something to a basic tee, a basic top, or anything. So I definitely want to get my brooch collection up to par. So I'll probably search eBay for like designer brooches, but for now, just whenever I go into the thrift store, I'll definitely look at their counter, because they do carry a lot of different brooches, and I'll see ones that stand out to me. This one has like a pearl vibe to it, and this one is just some basic lines. Probably, it's very minimal, so I'm not sure how we'll work with this one, but I just got it. It was like 50 cents, so can't go wrong with that. So that's it. I just want to show you guys the accessories that I picked up. All these items are from Goodwill, and you can try at the thrift stores too, but Goodwill is like the main place that I go to. So I'll see you guys in the rest of the video, and you'll see the clothes that I chose to purchase, and I hope you guys have a good time on your next thrifting trip, and I'll see you guys later on in the video. Okay, so like I told you in the intro, as we go along through the video, I'll give you guys some thrifting tips, and I'll also yeah, just kind of show you guys how each piece looks on. It won't be styled, of course, but it just shows you just how it looks on me, so you can get a better idea of what the piece is versus me just hanging it up and dangling it in front of the camera. It really does nothing for it. So before I get started, the first tip I definitely have for you is to wear clothing that is close to your body, so you can try on the clothes. You know, they haven't been, well, you don't know if they've been washed or not, but either way it goes, you still want to wear something that's close to the body so that you can try on the clothing right on top of the clothes you already have on. And sometimes they may not have a dressing room, most do, but in the event that they don't, have one, then you can just put it right on, you know, while you're out there sifting through the clothes. So this isn't exactly what I would wear, but this is an idea. This is just a tank top, and then I'm just wearing some tights. That way you can put the pants on top of your tights, or put shirts or jackets on top of this, you know, flimsy little cami style tank top. So the first piece I have is this grandpa style sweater. It's navy blue, and it has this like pinky, soft pink, peachy color to it, and this little green arm patch here. It's navy blue, so I can definitely wear this in the colder months that are coming up. And it has 2 buttons down here at the bottom, so I probably won't button that up. I'll just probably leave it on, you know, open like this. That way if it's just cool outside and I want to just cover my arms, then I can just throw this on, depending on what I'm wearing, of course. So I thought this was a nice little sweater just to pick up. It was like $4, so you really can't beat that. And I like the fact that it went all the way down here. This is really what sold me. Some items, you know, they can have like short arm length, so when you find something that's a good arm length for your arm, then you know you just have to grab onto it. And I'm 5'7", so it's not like things are always like gonna be too short for me, but I just love the fit of this sweater. You can do a lot of different things with this. Wear it casually. I'll probably mainly be wearing this casually though, whether I'm wearing some boots. So this is my second piece, and you guys know the olive green color is like so trending right now. So when I saw this, I just had to grab it. Now this was $10, but for it to be a trench coat, you can't go wrong with $10, because these can get very expensive. And I actually purchased this in Atlanta, so it gets cold there. So I'm so glad that I went to Goodwill with the intentions of finding, you know, more fall winter accessories, because it really gets cold there. So of course they're gonna have more items that I can grab at, you know, to see if it'll work for me down here in Miami. Which leads me to my second tip. If you live in a warmer climate and you want to find like things that you can take into the fall and the winter, whether it's accessories, outerwear, pants, jackets, whatever, definitely I say try thrifting. I don't necessarily have to spend a lot of money on fall and winter wear, because how many days am I actually going to get to wear it? Probably 30 days in total out of the entire fall winter months. So I just really wanted to have this, because I'm going to do a lookbook with this trench to show you how you can wear this in both cold and warm weather, depending on what climate you live in. So I absolutely love this trench coat. It goes down, I would say, right above the ankle. So it is long, so I'll definitely do a lookbook for you guys with this, but I absolutely love this coat. And I won't be keeping it. I just bought it just to have it for lookbook purposes, and I may wear it once. But then once it starts really getting cold in Atlanta, I'm going to send this to my friend, because he's really going to experience a winter, and we were kind of fighting over it, but I won. So I'm going to send it to him once I film my videos with it. So that's the second tip. Go to Goodwill, thrift stores to find your fall winter accessories, gloves, hats, scarves, all kind of stuff. That way you don't spend a lot of money, because you're not really going to get to wear as much as you want to. Like I really want to, you know, wear fall fashion, but I don't get to. So I choose to go to like Goodwills and thrift stores, so I can, you know, spend minimal amount of money, so I can get to wear these things maybe once or twice throughout the season. So that's my second piece. So this is the third piece. Now, when I first saw this, I wasn't sure about it, because it kind of can go both ways. It can look a little drab, like kind of old-fashioned. But then I thought, like, what would the fashionista in me do? And the fashionista in me would get this jacket. It's kind of like a bomber jacket, but it's like this, I don't know what kind of material this is, maybe rayon, I'm not sure. But I thought this was just super chic. You know, you can pair this with like some jeans and put on some boots with it. You could wear like a cute little, even like a tank like this under, where it looks like you're doing something, but you're really not. I just thought it was really, really, really cute. The only thing I don't like about it is it doesn't have pockets. I'm not sure why they did that, but it would have been real cute to put your hands in your pockets here. So I really like this jacket. It has the ribbed sleeves. It has the ribbed, you know, bottom, of course, zipper, and then it's ribbed around the collar, and it does have shoulder pads, which depending on how I wear it, I don't know if I'll take them out or not. It looks like they would have to be cut out so they're not removable, but I thought this was a nice jacket to have. It's something different. Of course, you can't find this in the stores now, so why not go ahead and get it? And it was only $3, so I absolutely love this little jacket. It's just a cute little bomber jacket. So I can't wait to style this. So this is perfect for fall as well, even down to the colors. Okay, so this next piece is a vintage style top as well, and this leads me to my third tip. So when you go into thrift stores and you want to find vintage things, go for prints. And let me fix the shoulder pads. Go for prints. Prints will often lead you to vintage pieces, whether it's dresses, tops, pants, anything. Go for the prints. Like you saw that jacket I just showed you. It was a crazy print, but it's like a vintage style jacket. This is just an off-the-wall print, but it looks like it can be worn today. You know, a lot of some brands are picking up on having different prints because a lot of people like to mix prints. That's just kind of like a big deal these days. Find the really chic vintage pieces. Always go for the prints. That's what I look for first. I go for prints first, and then I go for like normal looking things. So when I go for the prints, that's how I find my unique pieces to add into my wardrobe. And these are the pieces that I know that no one else will have, and then I just incorporate it with today's trends, whether it's like cut up jeans, pencil skirts, different things like that, and that just instantly adds a different element to your wardrobe. So this one is like a double-breasted top for ladies. Of course it needs to be ironed, but it does have shoulder pads, which most vintage pieces do. That's like a dead giveaway. They have shoulder pads. And then this here is like you can overexpose it, so you can use like some double-sided tape if you just wanted to wear it open like that, or you can, you know, leave it closed. Of course, once you iron it, it's going to lay differently. So just depending on, you know, where you're going, whether it's to something that's more classy, or if you want to be a little sexy, if you're going out on a date night or with your girls, you know, it just depends on where you're going. So absolutely love this top. It is 3/4 sleeve length. The print is beautiful. The colors are beautiful. I can wear this. It's deeper color, so I can definitely wear it in the fall, but I can also wear it in the, you know, spring, summer months. So it just depends on what I want to do with it. But I absolutely love this. I could not pass this up. And this was like maybe $4, I think. Nothing was really over $8, except for that jacket, which that's a no-brainer to pay $10. Well, $9, so that's a no-brainer. But everything else is pretty much under $8. So that's third tip. Look for the prints for your vintage style. Okay, so this is the next piece, and this isn't vintage or anything, but it is a Ralph Lauren button-up. This is a woman's blouse. It has like that paisley print. Again, this is something that I can wear in the fall, winter months, and I wouldn't wear this in the spring or summer. It's just so dark. It does have orange in here and like a cranberry color, but it's still just very, 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 very mellow. So I would just wear this in like the colder months. That's what I'll just keep this for. And I actually will use this top in a upcoming lookbook, so you'll see exactly how I styled it. But again, this is another printed top, something that you could do a lot with, and it is Ralph Lauren, so you can always find your designer labels there. You just have to look sometimes. And this one was $6, but it was half off, so it ended up being $3, and you can't beat that for a Ralph Lauren blouse. We all know how expensive they can be. So yeah, so I definitely had to I just realized it had little hooks in there, so I definitely had to pick this up and add this to my wardrobe. Okay, so this next piece I have is this simple button down. It's a Chaps brand, which I think is a brand or used to be a brand of Ralph Lauren. I can't remember, but it's a Chaps brand. It's just a simple button down top, and this is out of the men's section. So ladies, don't be afraid to shop in the men's section. They have nice tailored pieces in there, and you can definitely make them, you know, feminine, of course, just depending on how you pair them. As with anything, it's all about how you style it. So yeah, so with this top, it's just more of a relaxed button down. So, you know, if you just need to throw on something, like if I'm just going to work, don't really want to think about what I'm wearing, I'll just put this on with some jeans and I'll be good to go. So definitely, you know, venture into the men's section sometime. They have some good structured things, structured tailored things that you can pair with flowy and movement type pieces that are on the women's wear side, of course. And this one was, I think, $3. And this leads me to like my fourth tip. Once I find the, once I go for my prints, which helps me find the vintage, then I'll go for like just basic things, just things that are no-brainers, just something that you can just pull out of the closet and just throw on. Just effortless style. That's pretty much all you're doing, is trying to find pieces that don't really require a lot, and it can show you still have a little bit of style to you, but it's an effortless style. Now sometimes I can go overboard, be edgy, be crazy, and then sometimes I just want to look clean, chic, and simple, but still have a little something to it. So that's what I like to do. So that's what this piece is for me. Just a simple top, simple button down, paired with jeans, and I'm walking out the door. Okay, so this next piece is a t-shirt. And when I went into the Goodwill, I really wasn't looking for anything. I just kind of was killing time, and I had been looking for this nautical style top. So I was just, you know, going through it, doing what I usually do, looking for just, you know, prints that'll stand out so I don't have to sift through every single thing, because that helps you save time. Not only do the prints draw out the vintage pieces or those different pieces or those unique pieces, but it saves you time because you're not having to sift through every single thing. You're just kind of drawn to those things that you should go ahead and pick up and not leave at the Goodwill or your thrift store. So I saw this, I just thought this was so cute, and then it has this pearl like anchor. I was like, man, this is like the perfect top that I've been searching for. And of course, when you stop searching for things, you find them. As with anything in life, stop searching, it'll come to you. So that's just a little inspirational tip. But anyway, so this, I just got this, and I have it in a half bra, so it's kind of looking weird right here. But I would love to pair this with like a full length midi skirt. Probably not a patterned one. I could, but maybe the first time out the gate, just something simple, so this can be like my standout piece. Maybe wear some nice earrings or a nice statement bracelet, whatever. But I do like this to wear with like a full length midi skirt, a full skirt. I just think this is such a cute little shirt. It's very chic. Again, this is like one of those things that shows that you have just effortless style, like you're not doing too much. You put this on and it just makes its own statement all on its own. So yeah, so that's why I picked this up, and this was what, $3 as well, so you can't beat that. So if you can't, like when you go to the thrift store and you see something, go ahead and get it. I mean, set yourself a budget, but go ahead and get it, because if you turn your back for 1 second, somebody else is going to come behind you and get it. So once you set your budget, if you see something that you like, just go ahead and pick it up. It's not like it's going to be there when you get back. It's not like you can put it on hold. So you might as well just go ahead and get it, because if you don't get it, you're like, man, I should have went and got that top, and then it'll be gone. And then you'll end up needing it for something. So yeah, so I'm not sure, you know, what type of video I'll bring you guys next, but it'll be something good. You know, maybe it'll be a beauty haul or a clothing haul. I'm not sure. I'm gonna just look, as I have bags here, because this is stuff that I haven't put up yet, because I'm not sure if I want to haul it or just go ahead and put it away. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this thrifting haul, this try on haul, and go ahead and jot down those tips that I gave you. Quick recap: wear clothing close to the body. 2, look for your prints. 3, find your fall winter accessories, or spring summer, whatever you want to do. 4, look for those effortless style pieces. And 5, set a budget. So those are your simple, you know, tips for going thrifting. Again, you can go by yourself or take a friend. You never know what you may find. You can go play dress up, you know, just make a fun day out of it. Just take some time out, try on everything, whether it's in the straight size, men's size, or the plus size. Try on everything, because you never know how things are gonna fit. They're all cut differently. I mean, I just love going thrifting, because you can just find so many things that are just timeless. You can take one piece that was from the 60s, 70s, whatever, and make it to something that's very relevant for today. You can pair your vintage pieces, like that blouse, the bluish green blouse that I showed you, and I could pair that with some ripped jeans, and it'll just be so appropriate for today's fashion. Again, it's not about how much you pay for it, where you get it from, it's how you style it. Everything I have, I can mix and match so many times. I have so many things like this that I can mix and match over and over again, because I don't spend a lot of money on clothes, or, well, I kind of spend money on makeup. But on clothes, I try not to spend too much because I don't have the room for it, for one. And two, I just can't keep up with it. So I like to get things that I know I can wear here and there, or if I'm going out and out of the town, or just what have you, so I can have those pieces that I can just wear once and maybe put away in the closet and then bring it back out maybe in another season. So that's what I like to do with a lot of my vintage pieces. So I hope you guys enjoyed this haul. I'll see you guys in my next video. Ciao.